Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, as you can see, the match is about to start in about 3 seconds. This is going to be kind of fun because
Action stations.
I've actually been greatly looking forward to this. This is one of those games that has really kind of grabbed hold of me, and I am greatly enjoying it. Now, I have gotten a lot of comments on people giving me suggestions on what we should try and what we should do. We're going to try some of them out. Some people say that we shouldn't turn so much. For me, on this one, I am going to try to go, I can't even speak tonight. I'm going to try to come around this little island instead of going between it. And the reason behind that is, one, it's going to allow me to kind of sneak up on enemies, and two, that little strait right there, if any enemies are coming through, they're going to be in a very narrow gap. Of course, they're protected on either side because the islands are going to be giving them a little bit of cover fire, but not enough. I don't think that would really be the best place to go. That would really kind of put you in a choke point, and you might get destroyed very, very easily over there. Now, I'm going to come around here because I think once we come around the side of it, there's going to be a few enemies there. You can see on the map, though, that a few people are going down the center and a few people are going over on the right-hand side. It all comes down to strategy at higher levels, I'm told. So I've been trying to incorporate that a little bit more into my gameplay, even though at the level that we've been fighting, and I don't know if it gets harder and harder as we go through and like what stage that actually starts happening, but we really haven't, come across any people or enemies that have I hate to say challenged us, because some of them have been, I don't really want to say hard because they really haven't. It kind of seems, too self-confident, but overall, I think we've really done well. I think the only thing that's really kind of hampered us is our own inability to either get in the fight very quickly, kind of like now. I mean, maybe the entire match before I actually see anybody, or I just don't know what I'm doing because I'm brand new to the game. So with those things in mind, that's the only thing kind of holding me back. But now that I have a good clue on what I'm doing and I'm trying to incorporate strategy a little bit more, I don't really see us having that big of an issue. Of course, now that I've said that, I'll probably get my face wrecked on this one, and we will go ahead and regret that, I'm sure. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and have a little bit of confidence because, why not? I have been doing really well, and I have not lost a match. I have died once, but that was because it was my first match in here, or was it my second one? I can't remember. That I didn't even know what I was doing, and I literally rammed another ship and got destroyed. So I killed myself ramming another ship. I didn't know what would happen when I did it, and, well, of course you have an idea of what might happen, but you don't know for sure until you try stuff in video games, and so I was not sure if maybe I'd bounce off of it, or we'd get some damage but not really get destroyed. And, of course, I wasn't really sure how to move at all anyways. But, yeah, it was kind of interesting, and I like the fact that the game kind of incorporates just a sheer number of, things that you can do in here. You can run aground along the islands if you're not paying attention to where you're at, or you can just run into the island and destroy yourself as well. So, kind of cool in that regard, but I don't know. We're getting a little bit better, and I'm still not even in combat, so this was not a good strategy. Or maybe it was, and I just got unlucky that nobody came in this direction. It actually seems like they all went down the center, and they all went down the other side. So I should be helping my guys out. Instead, I'm kind of like sneaking around the backside. Maybe actually a good strategy, because then I can get to the little area over here that's marked B, which is actually worth 1,000 points, and the first team to 1,000 wins. So I guess if I can get back here and take it over, I win the game. I mean, that might be kind of sneaky, but definitely something we can do, and they should be able to see where I'm on the map since I can see where they are, but I think the only reason I can see where they are is because an enemy has engaged them, and nobody's engaged me yet, so I might be completely and totally hidden from their radar, and I'm just, full bore coming out here 20.1 knots, about as fast as I can go. Now, if I had a different ship, I might be able to go a little bit faster, and there are people out there that I've seen in other ships that just completely and totally speed right by me. So that definitely is a thing, guys. I'm going to get a little bit more of a direct path onto B so we can get into that bubble a little bit sooner and start taking it over, because it does take about 5 minutes, I think, around about that time to take over an area, as long as there's no other enemies in it. It doesn't look like there are. I still can't hit any of these other guys just yet. I don't see anybody else on the map. Yeah, they're all in there. Oh, is that guy an enemy? He sure is. Okay, let's see if we can hit this guy. He's coming right for me. Come on. Yeah, he's moving a little bit too fast. Let me fire. Oh, and he ran aground. You suck. Yeah. You are just going to be easy pickings from now on, man. Yes. Suck it. Nice. Come on. Go down a little bit more. I'm firing right over his head, and some of them are going underneath him. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Yes. Yeah. Oh, he's not going to be able to do much to me. He cannot move. For those of you who have never been in that situation, when you run aground, it really, really sucks. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. It's very, very difficult to get away from that area once you do that. If you sit there long enough, eventually you will get free, just like he just did right there. But it makes you a sitting target, just like he was. And he just got wrecked, guys. I mean, literally 3/4 of his life is gone. He's coming directly at me because it's going to lower his profile. But, yeah, I don't think he's going to win this one unless I just really suck with my aim. And I'm actually doing just that, so I need to go ahead and fire a little bit more in front so we can hit him. Oh, he's turning. He's throwing off my aim. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, guys. One more hit. Yeah, there you go. You are gone, baby. Yes, let's go and get into this as soon as possible. This is fantastic. Now, you do got to keep in mind that if they can take over your base just as easily as you can take over theirs if they're able to get into it. But it looks like all the people in the center got completely sunk. It's little gray little ships, and I think that means that there is... yeah, see, there we go. We are taking it over. And if you look at ours, the little A at the very top of the center of the map, or the center of the screen, I should say, it doesn't show any red in there, which means they are not trying to take our base over. There is an enemy right over here. I'm going to keep going forward, even though I could stop directly where I'm at. I want to see if I can take this guy out, because it's good experience, and, you know, that's what the game is about. It's not about hiding, although strategy, does it really matter how you win the game? I guess not, but for me, it kind of does, because I want to be the best at this game that I possibly can. And every time I get into a fight, every time enemy team captured, oh, they're starting to capture our base. Well, as long as I can stay in here and not get destroyed, we should win this one. Come on, I need to fire a little bit more. He's turning right towards me. I need to get a few shots on. There we go. Just a few shots would really give you the upper hand if you could just land a few on there. Now, something to keep in mind, the rounds, they tend to go wherever they want, whenever they feel like. You know, like they heat up like they would in real life, and they don't go exactly straight every single time. Oh, wow. That guy just got wrecked, and it wasn't even by me. That was by somebody else. Let's see, where are my ships? No ships in here but me right now, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and go to all stop. There we go, full stop right there. And we're going to coast to a nice, slow, you know, easy pace before we finally come to a full stop right there. And we're just going to sit here and wait, because we are winning this one. If you look down at the very, or you look up at the very top, I should say, you look at A, it's slowly being taken over by red. You look at B, which is where I'm at, and it's dramatically being taken over by green. So, yeah, I don't really see this one being too bad of a thing. Plus, I have ships heading over in that direction that are going to attack the people over there. And I don't want to leave this area right now, because it is, you know, vital to us winning this match. They should be able to take that guy out if they're pretty good. This is the closest match that I've actually been in so far of us losing. You know, like, this is all the matches we've come in so far, we've just wrecked face. And maybe it's because I didn't go down the center, I didn't help my guys out at the very beginning, and so they were kind of one ship short at the very beginning. But I don't think that was the case. I think maybe they just had some really good marksmen. Everybody kind of narrowed themselves down in that little, you know, trench right there, that little, you know, choke point that really just kind of made, you know, their maneuverability nothing. You know, like, you really couldn't do a lot there. And we can sit here and watch these guys. Oh, wow, that one almost hit them. Oh, he's going full bore into him. Is he going to crash? He might be trying to crash directly into this guy. I do not see him firing anymore. Oh, no, he just got nailed. And look how slow he's going now, guys. There we go. I just won the match for everybody here, guys. That is fantastic. We went ahead and got 16,690 coin. as well as 350 experience. We hit 16 targets, incapacitated 1, destroyed 1, set on fire 4, and captured base 1. And that captured base right there is what went ahead and won us the battle. Again, guys, this is a great game, World of Warships. If you guys want to come out and join me, you're more than welcome to. I would love the company. I know we're going to be doing some episodes here in the future with Warp Jester Gaming. Definitely head on over to his channel and check his stuff out. And I can't wait until we can hang out with him a little on this because it's just a really, really fun game. Especially after a hard day's work, you want to come on here and just destroy some ships. It is just an amazing feeling, guys. Again, thanks for joining us. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and can't wait until we do some more videos, guys. So until next time.